Hello and very warm welcome to this short little video. My name is Brian McGinty. For those of you who don't know me, I've been with Karatpay International since 2013. I look after over 12,000 accounts in over 100 countries. But what spurred me on to making this video, there's been a lot of talk from my customers recently. A lot of them have been asking me what I think about Bitcoin, what I think about the different cryptocurrencies that are out there. I'd like to say at the very beginning that I own some Bitcoin, I own some other digital currency. I set up accounts to see how it all worked. I like to educate myself on everything. I don't like to talk about something I don't know about. And I do really like the concept behind Bitcoin. You can see on the actual picture there on the screen, Bitcoin was meant to be decentralized and peer-to-peer payments. That's what it really was all about. People in the United Kingdom wanted to be able to pay someone in the United States right away, without going through bank, without going through SWIFTs and IBAN numbers and all these things. So the concept was really good. So bring down those transaction fees. And also people wanted to be able to use this particular payment system that they had to go and pay in high street shops. And that's really where cryptocurrency has come from. That was the idea behind it. Unfortunately, that's not really how it has played out over the past year. What has happened is cryptocurrencies, people have seen the value of cryptocurrencies going up, and because of that, people have been spreading stories such as, someone bought a pizza for 5 Bitcoin in 2011 and now it's worth millions of pounds, and people have jumped onto that bandwagon, and now people are actually buying cryptocurrencies without actually knowing what they are, and they're only buying them based on the value of those cryptocurrencies going up. Now there is a new digital payment system, and Karatpay International have introduced it while all this is going on, and it's called Karatpay and K Exchange. Now let me quickly explain what it is. Just like any cryptocurrency, for example, you can take your debit or credit card out now, you can register for a free Karatpay account, which is very quick and easy, and you can change your currency, whether that be pounds or euros or dollars. It doesn't matter what your currency is. You can actually turn that into something called cash gold with Karatpay International. Now, very much like a digital currency, you have your cash gold in your wallet, but unlike a digital currency, you can actually have your cash gold delivered. Now, this is some cash gold here, so let me show you what it is. It's actually a physical thing. So let me get a 0.1 gram cash gold. This is one here. Let's put it up to the screen so you can see it there. You can see this is a note. It's very much like a normal banknote, except for the fact that this one here actually has more security features and better security features than this one. There are actually over 12 different security features on here. The Karatpay's logo is stamped into the gold, and there is actually 0.1 gram of 24 karat gold in the center of this particular note. You can see on the front here we have a serial number. It is signed, so the certificate of authenticity of the gold is in the note. There's a little magnifying glass that you can put over this magnetic strip. Now we do have these strips in European notes. You can see it here on a Bank of England note here, and you can also see it on the Euro note there. So it's similar technology to that. On top of that, we have blacklight technology, so if you take this into a shop, you can put it onto the blacklight reader and it will show up. On top of that, there's an extra coating on top of these notes, which is like a special DNA biomarker. This can only be read by a Karatpay's DNA reader, so it's completely unique to Karatpay's, the coating and the actual machine. So this is a 0.1 gram note. This is worth around about €7 today, so it's in a denomination which is easy to understand. We have a 0.2, which again is worth about €14. We have a 0.4, this one here. So again, it's double the amount of gold again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of gold here in the center. And then finally, we have a 0.6 gram cash gold as well. And you can see the 6 pieces of gold there inside the note. And all those security features do come on every note. So let's take it a step further. This is the physical cash gold itself. On Karatpay itself, you can open up Karatpay on your mobile phone, on your smartphone. If you want to go and pay in a shop, you can walk into any shop who becomes a Karatpay's K Exchange. Now, any shop or business in the world that sells products in any of the 123 countries we're open in can now apply to become a Karatpay's K Exchange. Basically, what that means is that if a shop opens in your area and is a K Exchange and you have some cash gold at home, you can go and pay that shopkeeper for a pair of trainers or whatever it is he's selling with your cash gold notes. If you have your cash gold in digital form, then you can use your phone. You can transfer the money from your phone onto the shopkeeper's account, doing that using the online wallet. So really quick and easy, and it's instant as well. On top of that, another benefit for the shopkeepers is that a shopkeeper can actually sell you cash gold. So if you walk in with your credit card or debit card, he can actually put cash gold onto your account from his account. Or if he or she's got physical cash gold in his shop, they can sell you that physical cash gold over the counter as well. So really, as a company, what we're doing is we're making cash gold, and we're making gold available to the public in very simple quantities. Another benefit for the shopkeeper as well is that if you walk in with your phone and you don't happen to have a Karatpay account already, that shopkeeper could offer you some gold back onto your Karatpay account. So let's imagine you spend $100 or £100. Then you walk into that shopkeeper. The shopkeeper then says, would you like a free Karatpay account? Of course, the customer will say, yes, what's that? Well, if you open a free Karatpay account today, I can put some gold back onto your account. Now, that customer walks out of that shop with some gold on their Karatpay account. That customer can use that gold then to pay in another K exchange center, or they can simply add to that gold and get that gold delivered to their home. So now we have a digital payment system, but the digital payment system is backed up by physical gold itself. This is why I say to people, the difference between Karatpay as a digital payment system and cryptocurrencies is that this is a physical item. So let's compare them a little bit more. Let's compare Karatpay as a digital payment system with normal cryptocurrencies. So number one, we have peer-to-peer transactions. I can pay you now via my Karatpay account. If you open a free Karatpay account with Karatbars, all I need is your wallet number, and I can transfer digital cash gold from my account to yours right now. So that's something people can do with crypto. It's also something you can do with Karatpay. Is it outside the banking system? Yes. So again, we're not talking about IBAN numbers or SWIFT numbers or anything like that. So again, Karatpay is exactly like cryptocurrency from that point of view. Now, people are buying cryptocurrencies because they're going up in value against currencies, and we can see the Bitcoin going up against the dollar. So yes, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have been increasing in value for the past 5 years. Now, if we compare that with gold, gold has been increasing in value against every single currency that has ever been created for the past 5,000 years. So a little bit longer history there in terms of gold. Do you get a free account? Yes, with a lot of cryptocurrencies you do get free accounts, some you don't, so we'll give that a tick anyway. With Karatpay, yes, you get a completely free account, no subscriptions, no fees, no ongoing forced purchases or anything like that. Instant transactions. Well, we know that Bitcoin does have some problems, and this is why a lot of shopkeepers are reluctant to use Bitcoin, because if you want to go and pay for a cup of coffee, that shopkeeper needs to know that they're getting paid for that cup of coffee right away. Whereas some Bitcoin transactions are not going through instantly, and this is why other cryptocurrencies are coming along trying to speed up those transaction rates. So in terms of Karatpay, yes, you can pay the shopkeeper immediately with your Karatpay account. Now here's something really interesting. A lot of people are saying that Bitcoin isn't inflation proof because only 21 million Bitcoins are going to be created. Well, guess what? If you create more of something or split it into two, Bitcoin has been recently split into Bitcoin Cash, and now it's splitting into, very ironically, called Bitcoin Gold. Now Bitcoin will never be gold because it's not a physical thing, but it's interesting that Bitcoin is trying to sort of latch on to the good name of gold, if you like, in the first place. But anyway, Bitcoin is splitting. If something splits, you create more of it. Also, in the cryptocurrency market, if you look on Wikipedia now, there are over 1,000 cryptocurrencies. The more cryptocurrencies you have, it doesn't matter what they're called, they're just more cryptocurrencies, then that creates inflation in itself. People don't seem to realize that, but all the splitting and all these multiple cryptocurrencies being created just actually creates that inflation inside itself. Now, we can't create more gold than exists. We can only dig it out of the ground. It's very interesting to note as well the amount of gold that has been mined out of the ground since the beginning of time has increased in exactly the same rate as the amount of people on the earth. So it's just a bit of a mathematical fact which I always find quite interesting. But again, this is why gold has been a steady thing. Now, cryptocurrencies don't work in an IT blackout, and they don't work in a natural disaster. If you don't have electricity and if you don't have access to your data on your phone, your cryptocurrency just isn't going to work. I have customers of mine who are in Puerto Rico at the moment. After the hurricane that happened there, there's hour-long queues, many hours. People are queuing for days just to get to an ATM. And shops and businesses in Puerto Rico right now have signs in the window saying, credit cards, debit cards, not accepted. We do accept gold. I have customers in Puerto Rico who are using their 1 gram carat bars, who are using their cash gold right now today to go out there and buy goods and services. And that's really the huge benefit we have here with these currencies. Now, just as a little bit of a side issue in that, I've just got this book, which is The Future of Money by Harold Seitz, who's the CEO and visionary and founder of our company. And this is available on Amazon at the moment, and it really does go into detail of what you need to do to cover yourself in a natural disaster, and how much cash, how much money you need, how much gold you need if that does happen. So, does cash gold work in an IT blackout? Of course it does, because we have the physical notes. So this is why I always recommend, if you do have a Karatpay account, have a certain amount of it digitally, but also have a certain amount in physical cash gold as well. On top of that, cryptocurrency, you can't get it delivered. Okay, you can't get your cryptocurrency delivered to your home. You can with your cash gold. We also have, on top of the cash gold, we have 1 gram, 2.5 gram, and 5 gram cards of gold. Again, these are all available within the website, as are many other products. But in terms of the cash gold and cryptocurrency, what we're talking about today, you can go to the Karatbar's website, you can buy one of these, and you can have it delivered. If you do nothing else after watching this video, get onto the Karatbar's website, register, and get yourself some cash gold delivered. You can buy them in a bundle as well. Now, this is another big topic. Is it easy to understand for most people? I'd see myself as quite a techie. I've been working online for the past 6 years. I create websites. I've created marketing systems. What I found whenever I wanted to go and open up a Bitcoin account was it was quite difficult. I had to go, and this is something here called a blockchain wallet. I had to write down a 12-word recovery phase. I then had to go and open up a Bittrex wallet because I wanted to try and buy some other digital currency with my Bitcoin. I found the denominations quite difficult. If I wanted to buy, let's say, £10 worth of Bitcoin, it was not 0.2638 of Bitcoin. It's quite difficult for me to understand. So I can imagine for the average person in the street, it must be very confusing. What is really scary at the moment is people are out there buying Bitcoin. They don't know what it is. They don't know how it works, but they're just buying it in the plain hope that it's going to go to $10,000 a Bitcoin or $100,000 a Bitcoin. I lived through to 2007. The company I was working for in 2007, we were selling 150 properties a week. Things couldn't have been any rosier. We were in a big, massive bubble, and it went out like that. Now, people lost their homes, people lost their lives in 2008. I know people who committed suicide because of the disaster that happened then. And believe you me, we're in a far bigger bubble now than we were in 2007. So, is cryptocurrency easy to understand for most people? No, people don't understand how Bitcoin is mined. They don't understand the amount of energy that's used to create Bitcoins. They don't realize that a lot of hardware and a lot of electricity is needed to create a Bitcoin. People just really don't understand it. And because it's difficult to understand, again, people are getting ripped off. We know that. There are lots of these cryptocurrency MLMs and things popping up. And people are getting ripped off because simply they don't know. But they're letting that greed and that fear of missing out motivate them to go and buy Bitcoin, hoping that it's going to double and treble in value. Look, that's not sustainable. We know it's not sustainable. The great thing about gold is that we can only mine so much of it, and it can only be mined out of the ground at a certain rate. So it's not easy to understand for most people. Karatpay is simple. All you have to do is get back to the person who told you about this video, ask them for a link, register for your account, your Karatbar's account, and then you'll see a little link there that says Karatpay. Open your Karatpay wallet. It's simple. If you want to send money to someone, you just get their wallet number, put in the wallet number, put in the amount you want to transfer, and you can transfer digitally instantly. It's really, really simple and easy to open your Karatbar's account. Now, here's another big point as well about cryptocurrencies. There's loads of them out there. Even 7 years after Bitcoin was created, 7 or 8 years, whatever it is, we still don't know who's behind the company. It's somebody, Takashima Nakasaki or something. I have no idea, but there's different theories about who this person is. Me personally, if I wanted to give someone €1,000 of my money or €2,000 of my money, I'd like to know who they are. I'd like to be able to see their face. Now, Karatbar's International, our CEO and founder, is Mr. Harold Seitz. This is him here. I do have a full presentation where I go into more detail about the man himself. I now count him as a personal friend of mine. I've met him many times. I'm going to meet him again now when we go to Las Vegas. I've been to the office in Germany a few times. The very first time I went to see Harold was 2013. I sat down in the office with him, and for 45 minutes he spent more time talking about my wife's health condition. My wife has ME. He spent more time talking to me about her than he did talking to me about the business. And that shows to me the caliber of the person. He was interested in helping my family, and that is his motivation. His motivation, his mission, is to help people around the world be able to afford gold affordably in small quantities, and that's what the vision has now created. We have now created cash gold, and we're trying to free people from the current system of debt. We're trying to teach people about saving. We're showing people that gold is affordable. And again, if you want to see this man, he has spoken. You can find videos on YouTube. He has spoken at the Peace, Justice and Security Gala in The Hague. He's spoken at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. He was in Cannes on the red carpet last year. He has spoken at the World Energy Forum in New York last year. He was speaking in Calgary a couple of days ago. And we'll hear from him again in Las Vegas in January. This man is very public. Karatpay is a very open company. It's a debt-free company. We have over 500,000 accounts in 123 countries, and the offices are there in Stuttgart in Germany. If you want to get on a plane and go and visit them, they will gladly invite you into the office. That's the type of company I want to be involved in. That's the type of environment I want to be in. I don't like the fact that all these cryptocurrencies have shady operators, they're registered in Dubai, but also registered in Hong Kong and also registered in New York. All these things, because at the end of the day, if these companies disappear, no one will be able to trace where their money went. But anyway, that's a completely side issue. What we have now, as I said already, we have Karatpay, we have K-Exchange. Karatpay and K-Exchange is available right now. Karatpay has done everything that cryptocurrency has tried to do, but plus. We have, as you can see there on the screen, all these added benefits with Karatpay that you will not get with any other cryptocurrency on the planet at the moment. Best of all, it's live. It's live now. If you own a shop, or if you know anybody who owns a shop, please do tell them that they can become a Karatpay's K-Exchange Centre. We are looking for K-Exchange Centres now. The business license is free. The shop just needs to register. They can become a K-Exchange, and they can start accepting Karatpay's in digital form, or they can start accepting Karatpay's in physical form. This really is the true payment system. All right. As I said in the very beginning, I love the idea of digital currency. I love the idea of Bitcoin. I love the fact it was outside the banking system. I love the fact we could pay each other quickly and easy without going through IBANs and clearance houses and all these things. Unfortunately, along the way, this greed mentality, if you like, has come into cryptocurrency, which I don't like. We're now getting into a bubble, and I am really worried that a lot of people are going to lose their homes, lose their savings because of that. Get yourself some physical cash gold. Get back to the person who told you about this little video. If you found this video on YouTube, click the link underneath. Open your Karatpay's account. Open your Karatpay account. Transfer some gold. Get somebody's wallet number. Transfer. Just see how easy it is today. So the future of digital currencies really has arrived now. The ultimate digital payment system is cash gold. The ultimate digital payment system is with Karatpay International. While everybody has been distracted and looking at cryptocurrencies, we have come up on the inside. People are starting to hear about this. I personally, in my own organization, have seen thousands of euros coming from Bitcoin into Karatpay, because people realize now they can actually have that peer-to-peer digital payment system. They can pay in shops and businesses right now with this. And it has the security of being backed by 24 karat 999.9 gold. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you've got any questions, my email, telephone number, Skype are all underneath this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to speak to you again very soon.